I've never been more happier in a day in my life, man. I ain't never been more happier of a fucking result besides me getting an A in my exams. But UFC 328 will be a event that I will forever remember. This fight card was a solid 8, 8 out of 10, I would say. But I want to give you guys my reaction to everything. But I went 9 for 13 in this fight card. Not too bad. Not too bad. But I know that I didn't make a video on my predictions, but I'm going to show a screenshot of me texting one of my friends at work of my predictions. So let's get into it. Clayton Carpenter versus Jose Ochoa. I can't lie, I was asleep. I was really tired. I barely got out of work, so I really don't know much of it. But all I know that is that Jose Ochoa dropped them, pieced them up, and let's see the stats. Holy shit, pieced them up big time. Oh yeah, well, good performance for Jose Ochoa. I'm gonna rewatch it when I have some spare time. Next fight, Susakaya versus the Jordan Santos. What a fight. What a fight. I'm just telling straight up, Susakaya man's gonna get knocked out. And if he gets a rank opponent, if they do give him a rank opponent next, he's gonna get knocked out cold. Cause this dude is open for shots. But in the basically the first two rounds, D Jordan was just popping him with the jab. Susakayev Fegan mixing things up pretty well. In the first round, he got well, after the first round, he was really tired. And DeJordan Santos was just jabbing him up, piecing him up. And in the third round, both of them were super tired. Then Suzakayev went for a takedown and and just clinched up a rear naked choke and put him out cold. So a good win for Susakayev, and he's gonna get slimed out if they give him a good rank opponent. Next fight. I don't want to talk about this fight. This fight was boring as fuck. Fuck Pat Sabatini. I want him to get slimed out. And William Gomez, being William Gomez, always going to a decision. So fuck both of them. Next fight. Really good fight. Really good fight. I was going with Marco Tulio because Roman Kopylov, Lucas Tracy's ex-boyfriend, he did really good. Did really good in this fight. Marco Tulio was catching him with a lot of straight right hands, which were very telegraphed. Good, just basically just a really good straight right hand down the pipe. And towards the end of the second round, Roman Kopylov caught him clean with the left hand down the pipe. And Roman Kopylov is completely retarded. He could have gone for the finish towards the end of the second round, but he decided to hold him against the cage for the next 30 seconds, and the round ended. But that was the end of the second round, and then the third round, Roman Kopylov dropped him two extra times in that round. I just pieced them up and took them to a decision. So good win for Roman Kopylov. Yeah, I'm not really trying to get into detail because I'm really fucking tired. I want to go to sleep and I gotta wake up early tomorrow morning. So I'm just gonna rush things. Oh shit, I forgot about Jan Blachowicz was going to fight Bangdan Guskov. Oh shit. Well, that's cool. But Jim Miller versus Jared Gordon. Jim Miller is the motherfucking man. He's still pulling it off, man, at the age of 42. Reminds me of LeBron James carrying the Lakers. But yeah, just beautiful guillotine win for Jim Miller. Still has he has a record of the most wins, and I think he has the most finishes as well, but I'm not sure. But good win for Jim Miller and Jared Gordon. I don't know. I don't know what's next for him. Next fight. Robetsky, Mateusz Robetsky is retarded. He is 110% retarded. Why on earth would he try to wrestle Grant Dawson? You are 5'6", 5'5", and Grant Dawson is 5'10". This dude easily puts your ass in a body triangle, easily able to control you. The first round, I really don't remember much of it, but the second round was obviously rememberable because Re- Rebecca dropped them badly in the second round with the right hook, almost put him out. And I told myself, like, dude, Rebecca's going to finish him in the third round. No, no. Rebecca was the one that got finished by a rear naked choke. I don't know why on earth Rebecca decided to try to grapple with Grant fucking Dawson from all people, and he got submitted in the third round. So Rebecca, I lost so much respect for you because you are a complete idiot. But good win for Grant Dawson, man. Tough as nails. Tough as nails. Oh, vegan, like just how hard does Bobby Green hit and fucking what's the other dude's name? Manuel Torres. How hard do they hit? This fight, just from beginning to end, was just a masterclass for this Ukrainian dude. I couldn't pronounce his name. Fuck, man, I have no energy, man. I'm really fucking tired. Yevsar Amosov. There we go. Yeah, Joel Alvarez was doing pretty good with long punches, but he had nothing for the takedowns at all. I even told my dad that Joel Alvarez is good, but he has no takedown defense at all. Zero takedown defense. He will easily get taken down. But I was not expecting him to get submitted. I was expecting him to get to lose by vegan unanimous decision. But no, Yovsar Amosov, man, fucking threw his ass up, full on airborne, and put him in an arm triangle. That shit was clean. That shit was clean. But Yovsar Amosov, man, he's gonna be a big problem in the welterweight division. And Joel Alvarez, I like Joel Alvarez. He's skilled, but the way how people are saying that, oh man, he's a top contender. He's this, he's that, he's gonna be dangerous. Like he's dangerous out of doubt, but he ain't really all that. Let's admit it. He ain't really all that. Next fight. What what do you want me to say about this fight? I expected a two big Gautier to finish Ozzy Diaz in the first round, but he took him into the second round. Just Ozzy Diaz threw a sloppy ass jab. Atiba Gautier slipped in, threw a beautiful overhand right, caught him on the cheek. Not the cheek, just caught him right on the chin, and just TKO'd slash knock him out. I don't know, but Atiba Gautier, man, really ain't all that. Straight up, he really ain't all that. There's another sacrificial lamb. I want to see Atiba Gautier like fight top contenders to actually see how he does. King Green, what ass beating. Jeremy Stevens had nothing for King Green. King Green went out there, piecing him up, hurt him, and but before hurting him, he kicked him in the nuts, and I'm like, oh fuck, man, like he could have finished him right there, but it's all good. It's all good. But now, once the fight resumed, Bobby Green, man, went at it again, piecing him up, piecing him up. Jeremy Stevens swinging like an idiot, missing every single shot, and Bobby Green went for good takedown, got his back and submitted him with a rear naked choke. So good win for King Green. What does Joaquin Buckley do? I know he can, swing and bang, has good power, but did he not learn anything from the Usman fight? Did he not learn anything from that fight? This guy was easily taken down and controlled for 3 whole rounds. Joaquin Buckley in his last fight was taken down by old man, 40-year-old, no knees, Kamaru Usman for 5 whole, well, no, not 5 whole rounds, but 4 whole rounds. Controlled and was not able to do nothing until the fifth round. And all of a sudden, in the fifth round, he was able to stuff a takedown. But good win for Sean Brady. He proved me wrong, especially because I thought that Joaquin Buckley was going to finish him in the second round. But now Sean Brady, he's a top 5 contender. And Joaquin Buckley, I don't know what's next for you, man. I don't know what's next. Maybe you can get a rematch with Colby Covington. I don't know. And maybe Colby Covington could win that fight for once. Well, not for once, but he can get a win for once. After, I don't know, like how long has it been since Colby Covington's last win? 4 years, 5 years? Yeah, this fight, Volkov versus Waldo Cortez Acosta, wasn't really paying attention. I was focusing on some other stuff, but what I was told from my tia and I think it was my dad and my mom, but they just basically said that Waldo Cortez Acosta was a swinging. Volkov was keeping him at distance, but I gotta rewatch. Well, I gotta watch this fight, but hopefully enough. It was a good performance for Volkov. Joshua Van versus Tatsuro Taira. What now? What now do you have to say? All I have to say is fuck you, Warhorse MMA. Fuck you. You think that Joshua Van is a fluke? Go fuck yourself. Joshua Van is that dude. I understand that he got taken down 8 times, controlled in the first round, the second round before the knockdown. The third round, no. The fourth round, he got taken down and controlled for a big portion of the round. But all I have to say is Tatsuro Taira has a heart. He is tough as nails. He did not give up not one moment in that fight. Anthony Smith could learn a lot. Could learn a lot from Toshio Taira, but Joshua Van's boxing on it is on a whole nother level. Whole nother level. Beautiful jabs, beautiful combinations, beautiful uppercuts, but he can tighten them up a bit. But everything with Joshua Van was amazing. Besides the takedown defense, like he got taken, like with some takedowns he was taken down with ease, which is a bit worrying because if he fights Pantoja could easily solidify the takedowns and easily hold him and not do nothing like he did with Steve Ersic and with the Moreno fight, the rematch. But there's like just the first round, Tatsuro Taira took down Van, controlled him. The second round, Tatsuro Taira once again took him down, controlled him, and towards the dying seconds of the second round, Joshua Van landed a clean overhand right down the pipe. Boom! He can drop Tatsuro Taira on his ass, was close to finishing him. In that third round, Joshua Van was lighting him up. I straight up thought that Joshua Van was going to finish him in the third round after that knockdown in the second round. But Joshua Van was on the pressure. But after the third round, you were able to tell that Joshua Van was exhausted. Because going into the fourth round, he was still piecing him up. But Tatsuro Taira got a second wind and was in there with him, and he took him down towards, I would say, like 2 minutes left in the fourth round, and held him throughout the entire round. And when it came to the fourth round, I said, okay, this fight's 2-2. If Joshua Van gets taken down in the fifth round, he's going to lose. So In that fifth round, Joshua Van doing what Joshua Van does, throwing that jab, good combinations. Then Tatsuya Taira was shooting for takedowns. Every single takedown was stuffed. But I remember in the third round when Joshua Van knocked down uh Tatsuya Taira, I said he needs to go to the body. He needs to go to the body. He needs to start working the body. And what did he do in the fifth round? He was hitting him in the body and he hurt him. It was an early stoppage, but at the same time, they're both young. They're both really young. So I prefer Tatsuya Taira not to take a whole lot of damage because he's still young. But good performance for both of them. Joshua Van, my glorious king. All those people that were hating Joshua Van, get off the bandwagon. Go fuck yourself. And Tatsuya Taira, he's going to be a champion one day. And Pantoja, be ready. Be ready. Because Joshua Van is coming. Pause. Next fight. Oh, man. This made my week. Had a horrible week. I had an exam. Canvas was down. Stressing out over submitting an assignment. I had to find my teacher's email. Stressing out of waking up super early to go to work. Dropping off a specific someone at work for 2 whole weeks, which got really annoying. And I told people at work, all I just want is Sean Strickland to win. And guess what happened? He fucking won. All I want to say, Kenny Okoye, MMA Joey, War Horse MMA, Moneyman Manziel, all you guys, go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Kenny Okoye, delete your motherfucking channel. You are an absolute fucking parasite on YouTube. I will not forget your predictions. You literally said if Hazmat Chimaev loses, you're going to delete your channel. Go fucking delete it. You receding hairline, big nose ass motherfucker. And MMA Joey, keep coping, man, you fat fuck. Keep coping. Left lane MMA, I don't care. Yeah, it just really annoyed me. Or did he really say anything about Strickland? You know what? He said that Strickland was going to get finished in the first round. So yeah, go fuck yourself. And Warhorse MMA doubting Joshua Van and doubting Sean Strickland, especially saying that Joshua Van is a fraud, he's a fluke, and saying that Sean Strickland has zero fucking chance. Go fuck yourself. I really don't want to say much at all because I know that for a fact that man, I want to say a lot of crazy shit on here, but I'm just gonna fucking wrap it up. Hazma Tamaya, go fuck yourself. Took zero damage in your last fight. Decided not to fight for an entire fucking year once again. And I'm just so fucking relieved. I'm so happy. You don't understand how happy I am. This really made my week. Seeing Joshua Van win and seeing Sean Strickland win. This made my week. This is the greatest day of my life in MMA. Maybe not the greatest because a top one, like a top pay-per-view was when Alex Pereira TKO'd Magomed Ankalaev. But there must be some other ones, but I can't really think of it. But thank you guys so much for listening. Once again, Kenny Okoye and MMA Joey, mainly those two. Go fuck yourself. And Warhorse MMA, go fuck yourself for doubting Joshua Van. Peace out, guys. See you guys in the next one.